Okay, so welcome. You have started your essential oil journey, or you are considering starting it, and you're just wondering more about WTF. What is that for? It's not the other thing. So let's talk about that a little bit. Why Young Living? I'm going to ask the people that have joined us tonight why you decided to choose Young Living, and go ahead and unmute yourself when you're ready to share.
I chose Young Living because after extensive research, I really loved the fact that we had the most products to offer, but also because we had the best products to offer with the fact that we own our farms and really control every aspect of the oil that we receive in the bottle.
Excellent. Thank you, Megan. Anyone else care to share why they love or chose Young Living?
One of the main reasons that I chose Young Living in the beginning, I had some family members out of state who were selling oils for one of the competitors, and I went with Young Living because there was a local team that I could go to for support, and I actually called customer service for a couple of different companies to price compare their starter kit, and Young Living starter kit was pretty much the same prices, and I understood what I was getting for my money better with Young Living.
Awesome. Thank you, Camille. Anyone else care to share? Why Young Living?
So my answer is actually pretty boring. I had heard that essential oils worked. They worked really good for my daughter. And I went to a class that Kimberly taught. And that was it. I didn't do any research. I believed her. And there you go.
I love that. Thank you, Jenna. Okay, so I love all of those answers because they're so different, but they're very telling of why all of us decide to join a company, and specifically Young Living. And so I love this because I started with Young Living after taking a full year of doing research, extensive research. My poor friend that introduced me, Kristen Friesian, was so patient. And I loved that because I was able to take my time and really figure things out. For those of you that aren't familiar with my story, I went through kind of a serious situation with a doctor where I was diagnosed with cervical cancer, and I had surgery to get rid of it. And then 3 months later, I was told that it was back. So I went for a second opinion at the Mayo Clinic in Scottsdale, which specializes in cancer research. And the OB that did my exam stepped away from the room for 10 minutes and then came back with tears in her eyes. And she was like, Kimberly, not only do you not have cancer now, but you never had it to begin with. And for me, that was really eye-opening of understanding that I needed to take control of my own health. And when flags were raised, to really follow my intuition of getting that second opinion, doing the research, and making sure that I was doing what's best for my body. Now, I want to be clear that I am not anti-Western medicine in the least bit. I was never a crunchy person before I discovered essential oils. And so this is kind of a new journey for me, one that I started just 4 years ago. And it's been very eye-opening. And so I share my story with you, one, to hopefully empower you to know that there is a better way, and that it's not always something that a doctor shares with you. But I also believe that you should seek out a doctor's opinion for medical advice. I also share this with you because I think it's very important that no one push or rush you into any kind of decision, whether that be starting your oily journey or something through the Western medicine. Okay. So I want you to know that with me and with my team specifically, I believe that we have a really great culture of just meeting people where they're at and never judging you for taking your time or taking small steps, and that we don't believe that you have to do this ginormous overhaul all at once unless, of course, you decide that you want to do that. But you go at your own pace. And so when I'm talking about these essential oils tonight, I just want to share with you specifically the oils that come in the premium starter kit, because this is the best way to really get your foot in the door to see if these essential oils are right for you and your family. And when you have this kit on hand, this is the best way for myself and for our team to rally around you and support you. Because when you say, I need help with this, or I'm trying to figure out what I can do for this, we can say, well, you have this and this in your premium starter kit. This is what you can use. And so I really love that. I started with Young Living because of our quality. We, hands down, I stake my claim on this, that we have the highest quality of essential oils on the planet. I did extensive research. Feel free to do your own or just take my word for it. It's amazing. I love that we own our own farms and we have partner farms and partnerships with other farms where we go in there and we are making sure that whoever is working with Young Living, be it our corporate owned farms or our partner farms, that they're all abiding by our quality guidelines, which are typically stricter than any of the country's guidelines for things. So it's pretty awesome. Okay, so on this cover of the box, you're going to see this field. This is one of our corporate owned farms, which is in Mona, Utah. This is their lavender farm. Several of us have actually visited this farm. I was just there last month and I had the best time. It's so awesome. You can go there too. Our farms are open to anyone. You don't even have to be a member to visit our farm, which I thought was really awesome, that anyone can go. We're that transparent of welcome, come on in. I mean, I don't even know corporate offices that do that. So I thought that was pretty cool. When you open your kit, you're gonna see that there is this this little cardboard piece of paper here that tells you everything that comes in it. The inside here, this is probably the most overlooked pocket of the premium starter kit. But when you open this, you're gonna get an awesome welcome letter from our founder and CEO, Gary and Mary Young. Love them so much. We miss Gary greatly. He passed away earlier this spring. But we just continue his legacy, which is awesome. You're gonna learn about how to share your oils. And there's an enrollment form if you want to share with your friends, or when you share with your friends is probably a better word, because when you love something, you totally share it, right? This map shows you all the places that our farms are located. Tells you more about Young Living itself. But the best part that I want to make sure that you pull out when you get your premium starter kit is this poster here that shows you all of the essential oils that come in the kit and some of their uses. I say some because this little bottle of lavender, we'll use this as an example. There are over 100 uses for lavender essential oil. It's probably why it's the most adulterated essential oil on the planet. A lot of companies like to put different chemicals and extenders in it to get more bang for their buck. With Young Living, again, with our quality standards, everything in this bottle is an essential oil, Okay, they didn't cut corners at all. What you're getting with Young Living is essential oils, and that's not very common with many companies. So that's certainly part of why our essential oils work and work well and fast. It's also why they come at a premium. So you definitely get what you pay for, but it's worth it. Why go the extent of getting essential oils and paying for an essential oil if it's not going to work, or if it's filled with chemicals that you're trying to get rid of, right? So with Young Living, you're getting everything in it. On the back of this bottle, you're going to see there's a UPC barcode there. Can you guys see that? I hope so. And so what that is, and there's also a number on there. If you ever had any questions about your essential oil, you could actually contact member services and give them this barcode or this UPC number, and batch number is the correct term for that. And they can trace it right back to where that bottle came from, right back to the exact plant that it came from. How cool is that? I just thought that that was awesome. So as we're going through and talking about these essential oils, I'm not going to be able to cover everything that they're good for, because again, one bottle can have over 100 uses. But this is a great guideline for you. And when you join as a member, you are likely going to receive an app for your smartphone or reference material from the person that enrolls you. So if you haven't received that, just circle back with them and ask them how you can get that, whether they share with you how to get it yourself or gift it to you. But that app or that book or that reference material that they're going to give you, or that you're going to get at some point, is really critical in knowing how to use each of your oils. And it's non-compliant, so there's things in there that I can't say to you over this Zoom call or in our essential oils group, but you can find it over in there. So that's why I love that that's something that we can gift to our members. Okay, any questions so far? Well, I'm talking about our quality and our farms. All right. Let's get into the oils. So this first top row, you'll see these labels are white. Those are our vitality oils. And so the FDA has approved these as being generally regarded as safe grass for ingestion, which is pretty awesome. I do believe we are the only essential oil company that has a vitality line, which is pretty incredible that the FDA has said, that's good, that's safe. And then the oils down here that are solid color labels, those are just our regular oils that are good for aromatic and topical use. The cool thing about the vitality line is that all of our oils that are vitality also come in the solid labeled bottles, because they're also good for aromatic and topical use. Now, some of them you may not want to apply topically because they can be stinky. So like Digize, which comes in the kit and is great for after you've had too much food in the buffet line or after a day at the fair. You picking up what I'm putting down? This one's pretty stinky. So I personally like to put that in a veggie capsule with a carrier oil and just take it internally. Now, if you were using the solid colored labeled one, that would be good for applying topically to your tummy. But when I'm not feeling so great, sometimes I can be more sensitive to smells. So that doesn't always go over well with me. But when you need it, you got it, and you use it however you can. Here's the thing. Our Vitality line oils all come in this solid color labeled oil. The difference between the two is just the label. So even if Lemon Vitality was in a solid yellow colored labeled bottle, it is the same oil inside that bottle. So for the Vitality oils that I use most often, I will typically search to see if there is a solid color label bottle, which there is, and if it comes in a 15 milliliter bottle as opposed to a 5 milliliter bottle, because you're going to get more bang for your buck in those bigger bottles. Just a little side tip, okay? So I hope that you understand that there's no difference in the oils except for the labels. Now, not all solid color labeled bottles are in our Vitality line. So that makes it really easy for those of you that are wondering, well, what can I ingest and what can't I? So just do a search online to see if it exists in a Vitality oil, and then you will know if it's safe to ingest or not, okay? So lemon essential oil, let's start with this because this is like one that I cannot be without. Lemon Vitality is fabulous for adding to your water. Just put a drop in your water. So if you take nothing else from me today, I want to challenge you to do a 30-day water challenge. And right now I know that Corey Tardif, you guys know her, she's awesome. She is doing a 90-day challenge of drinking half her weight in ounces of water. So take your weight, divide it in two, and then drink that in water. And if you drink 8 ounces of water when you first wake up, it's going to make such a difference, because at the end of the day or overnight, our body builds up this wall. And when we drink warm water, so it doesn't have to be hot water, just warm, lukewarm water. When you drink that in the morning, it breaks down that wall. When you add Lemon Vitality to that, there are so many more benefits to that, okay? This has D-limonene in it, so go ahead and Google that and see for yourself all the benefits, or just Google benefits of lemon in your water. Lemon essential oil doesn't have the acidity in it, so it's not harmful for the plaque on your teeth, or for your teeth. So pretty cool, huh? Okay, so that's one way to use Lemon Vitality. Copaiba or Copaiba, say it however you want. One of my friends, her dad calls it Coco Cabana, whatever. This is a very light scent, and this is great to also add into your water or your tea or your milk every day for overall wellness. This is just fantastic. So try that. I love this because I did not realize until I started taking this the difference of adding this to my daily regimen. It was the difference of me being in my skinny jeans. Love it. Okay. Digest Vitality, we just went over, so you can put this in a veggie capsule. Some people just put it under their tongue. Some just put a drop in their water, and that's it. I can hear the kids screaming across the street. I've got my windows open. I wonder if you guys can hear that too. Those are not my kids, just you know. Okay, and then there's the Thieves Vitality Oil. This one is thebomb.com. So this is fabulous for fall wellness or winter wellness, just overall wellness. Can we just say that? What I love about this time of the year, is this and just one drop in warm apple cider tastes so heavenly, but it's also supporting your immune system, which is fantastic. So get yourself some of this. Some people swear by it. It's so great. Okay, Peppermint Vitality is awesome in your brownies. It can be the devil or the angel. So this can be really sinfully delicious when you add it to your brownie mix. Just 4 or 5 drops in it. So good. Or put a drop of this in your water to satiate your hunger so that you stay away from those sugar cravings. This is great. Okay. Hanaway essential oil. So now we're going to get into the solid colored labels. Hanaway kind of smells like icy hot, or like those wintergreen mints that you used to eat when you were a kid. Anybody else eat those like candy? This is fantastic for sore muscles. So I carry all of my stress in my upper shoulders and neck. So what I'll do is I'll put Hanaway right there, I'll take carrier oil, which is like avocado oil or olive oil or fractionated coconut oil or regular coconut oil, and I will use that and just spread it out over those muscles, and it just relieves the tension in those muscles because it's super cooling and just feels amazing and smells so good. Some people like to add this to Epsom salt and put it in either a bath or a foot soak because spa. Okay, Raven. Many of you are familiar with RC, which stands for respiratory and congestion. Raven is like RC on steroids. I love this so much. I just take this with a carrier oil and put it on my chest to open up my lungs. Before a workout, I will put this on the bottom of my feet as well, and that also helps open up my lungs and I get a better workout. It's so good for everyday health. Citrus Fresh is one where you can take a couple of drops and put this on your wool dryer balls or to just freshen the laundry, or you can put this in the diffuser and it smells so good. Do you guys see my diffuser glowing back there? That's the desert mist. I don't know if you can see, I've also got the Aria diffuser going. Pretty awesome. But this just is so refreshing and invigorating. It's uplifting, so it's gonna just energize you. This is really good to have going in the morning to jumpstart your day. And we have frankincense. I can't talk a whole lot about all of the benefits of frankincense, but let me tell you, this is one you never want to be without. What I can share with you is that it is good for fine lines and wrinkles, so go ahead and try that out. But definitely do yourself a favor and Google the benefits of frankincense because you're going to be amazed. I would encourage you to Google all the benefits of these oils because there's so much information in there. Lavender is, again, one of those that has over 100 uses. It's pretty fantastic. When in doubt, use lavender. I like to put this under my eyes in the morning after I wash my face because it just takes that puffiness away. So, you know, mom life, right? We stay up late. And then I also put this over my boobies after I get out of the shower, and it's just really awesome for that area. And that's about all I can tell you. On the back of this, you're going to see this pops out. So see, flat, and then it just pops out and it becomes a shelf where you can put it anywhere, which is pretty awesome, huh? So set that wherever you will be using your oils. That's the only way that your essential oils will work is if you use them. What? If you don't use them, they just won't work, folks. Okay, you're gonna see under this, a lot of people miss this. There's more. There's a tab here where you lift it up and so much more, you guys. There's an extra oil in here called Stress Away. So when I am in a high performance situation, or yes, when there's a lot of stuff going on, I love to reach for this because I'm a mom and we like to do all the things, right? So this keeps me cool, calm, and collected. And then you've got these 2 packs of Ningxia Red. These are fantastic for overall wellness. So this has the wolfberry in it, which is from the Ningxia region of China. People in the Ningxia region of China eat wolfberries like it's candy. And the average lifespan of people in the Ningxia region of China is over 100. How cool is that? So this is awesome at oxidizing our cells, getting rid of all those free radicals. You will get a roller fitment top. So you can take this out. See that cap? You can put this on the top of any of your essential oil bottles. To do that, let me show you, because I know that a lot of people aren't aware of this. When you're taking off the top, you're going to see this plastic piece here. You're going to see this plastic piece here, and you're going to take your cap and just bend it to the side, and that pulls that orifice off. See, now I don't have that. And then you're gonna set that piece aside and you're gonna take your Fitment roller, and you can do this to any of the essential oils that are good for topical use, but I'm putting it on the Stress Away right now. And don't try to push or force this down on its own. You're going to actually take the black cap that comes with it, and you're just gonna twist it down. And you'll hear a snap, and that's how you know that it's in there, so it doesn't leak. Because I've had friends that have tried pushing it down and then the bottle goes flying and they lose all their oil all over the place, and it can just be a really messy situation. So I don't want that to happen to you. So that is how you do it. Again, just pull it off to the side, same way, and that's it. So I hope that that helps you guys know how to do that. Okay, inside the bottom, you're also gonna get this Thieves Household Cleaner. This is 2 samples in 1. So you just need half of this and fill it, put it in an 8-ounce glass spray bottle or stainless steel spray bottle, and fill the rest with water, and you've got yourself an everyday cleaner. And then you can use the other half later, but that's just crazy good. This stuff replaces every cleaner that I own, from my granite countertops to my wood floors to my tile floors to stainless steel appliances, cleaning up the carpet after the dog has just destroyed it, and on our windows, our walls, our mirrors, gosh, everything. I even clean the car with it. Yeah, so it's pretty great stuff. Love it, love it. You're gonna get these dram bottles as well that you can use to share with others or create your own blends in there and carry them with you. And you get these Like It, Love It, Share It cards, which you'll see it'll tell you Thieves Vitality. So if you wanted to use your dram bottle, you could put samples of the oil in there. You'll see there's perforated, I don't know if you can see on there, there's perforated marks on there. And you punch that out and your dram bottle will fit right in there. So you'll unscrew the cap and then screw it back on over that, and it just holds really well in there. So when you're passing those out to people, that's the way to do it. And that way they know which oil it is, and you can even put your contact information on the back so they'll know how to get a hold of you. I always recommend getting their contact information so you can follow up with them and see if they have any questions. All right, that is the whole kit and caboodle. What I will say is that there is a good, better, best approach to Young Living. So for those of you that are not yet members, perhaps you're sitting there looking at this kit like, I just want 1 or 2 of those oils, and that's fine. If that's what you want, you do that. You can enroll with a retail account and just purchase 1 or 2 things, and that's a good idea for someone that just needs 1 or 2 things. The better idea is to get the premium starter kit, which starts at $160. You can get the Desert Mist diffuser, which has 11 different light features, including one is a candle flicker. So I used to be obsessed with candles, so I was super excited when this one came out and I can use my candle flicker feature because it was like, oh, speaking my love language. And then there's also a dewdrop diffuser, both of which double as a humidifier. On their own, those diffusers retail for $85 or right around $85. And then a couple of these oils in the kit, like frankincense and panaway together, those are right around $90. So just those 3 together is over the cost of the kit, if I'm doing my math correctly, which I believe I am. And so it really makes sense to get the entire kit, which comes with 11 oils and your choice of a diffuser. Now, if you wanted, there's also a rainstone diffuser, which kind of looks like a little black speaker and comes with a remote, and it has 4 different light features and a negative ionizer in it. For those of you with pets, you would probably want the rainstone diffuser. We love it. Anything that's in the air, that negative ionizer drops it to the ground. So it's really fantastic. Go ahead and Google the benefits of negative ions. And then there's the Aria diffuser, if you can see it. It looks like it's got this glass dome over it, and it plays spa music, and it's just gorgeous. It's creme de la creme. So the Rainstone diffuser with this kit is $205, well over $400 if you were to buy that retail. The Aria kit is $260 with the kit, and retail that is like well over $560. So it's quite the steal. The only time you're going to find a deal with Young Living where it's 50% off or more is with the premium starter kit. So that's why we talk so much about it, is because it's definitely bang for your buck, the best value. And again, like I shared earlier, it's also the best way for us to provide you with the best support. But there is a better option. So you can get the premium starter kit, and then for those of you that are like, gosh, I am committed, I am ready to just have an overhaul and do the lifestyle and start switching out my products, you're gonna wanna jump on Essential Rewards. It is the best. Right now we're doing an abundance challenge. So I would encourage you to get your kit, add abundance, and add a bottle of the Thieves Household Cleaner to your Essential Rewards order and just get started, because it's the best ever. It's going to replace every cleaner that you own, and that bottle will easily last you 6 months. Some people have even told me that it's lasted them a year. Pretty awesome, huh? So it's definitely worth it. And then every month you just need to spend a minimum of 50 PV, which typically equates to $50, and it's very easy to do. Just start switching things out. I'm here, the person that invited you to this group or this conference call is here to support you as well, and we'll rally around you, find out what your health goals are. So maybe you're most concerned, like when I first started out and got on ER, the first things that I switched out was everything for the kids, because I knew that their little bodies could handle way less than what I could handle from a harsh chemical standpoint. So I took all of their stuff out first. I switched out their body wash, their shampoos, their conditioners, their toothpaste, all of that stuff. Their vitamins, probiotic, prebiotic, got them all set up first. And then I switched over stuff for my husband and I, where we looked at our supplements, and then we looked at our body wash and our deodorants. Did you know that deodorant and dryer sheets are the most harmful chemicals in your household? Crazy. So just switching out one by one will make a difference. And you don't have to do a complete overhaul right away, but getting on Essential Rewards will allow you to switch those things out one thing at a time, or a few items at a time. And the best part about Essential Rewards is not only does it give you some accountability and some incentive to do those things, to embrace the lifestyle, but you're also going to get rewarded. So from months 1 through 3, you get 10% back in rewards. After that, month 4 through 24, your rewards points double to 20% back in rewards from what you spend each month. And then from 25 months on, you get 25% back. So as a wholesale member getting the premium starter kit, you're already going to get 24% off of the retail cost. But then when you jump on Essential Rewards, you're going to get up to 25% back on top of that. Plus, we have monthly promos every month, and Young Living loves to just love other people. So they go ahead and they're going to send you free oils just to thank you after 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, and every year. So when you're ready to get started, please circle back with the person that invited you to this call or to this group, and they'll help you get started. Before we wrap up tonight, please let me know, does anybody have any questions? Emerald and Yudi, you both just started recently. If you have any questions, please unmute your phone and ask away. Hi, Yuri.
Hi. So I keep hearing everyone say how good the Thieves Cleaner is, and um, I was just wondering. I'm sure that it does a great job at cleaning,
Mhm.
but is it also like a disinfecting or just cleaner?
So I cannot personally say that it is a disinfectant. However, I have seen people use those 3M strips, which will of how clean something is, and they've done it before they used the thieves cleaner on their toilet, and then after, and it came back completely clean.
Well, that sounds great.
Yeah, so you can certainly test it for yourself. Unfortunately, because of FDA reasons, Young Living is limited to what we can say the product does, but I have seen video of people doing the 3M strips, and I've personally used the Thieves Cleaner on everything, even like dog poop, and it's completely gotten it away. So I would just say test it out for yourself. I know that some of our members like to add hydrogen peroxide to their thieves cleaner because that is known as a disinfectant. And so if you wanted to take that extra step, you certainly could do that so that it's still a natural cleaner. But hydrogen peroxide is able to say that it does those things.
Okay, that's a good idea.
Okay.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Thank you for asking. I'm so happy you're part of our team.
Me too.
Thank you. Does anyone have any other questions? All right. Well, I appreciate you guys joining me tonight. I hope that I covered everything that you were curious about with the kit. If you do decide that you have any questions, please know that we are always here to help you if you don't feel comfortable asking in the group setting. So our Facebook group, Seed to Soul Essential Oils, you can also send me a private message or a text or a phone call or circle back with the person that you enrolled with, and we are more than happy to help you. So thank you so much. I hope you guys have a wonderful night, and God bless.
Good night.
Good night.
Thanks, Kimberly.